Hey guys, welcome back to AmSamFam. So glad to have you back with us again.
We've got a really fun video for you guys today. If you guys liked our burger and fries taste test a little while ago, you guys are going to love today's video too.
Because we are coming back to you with a taste test for America's, not just American Samoa, but America's very favorite food, which is
pizza!
Yeah. So we've got a couple of really good pizza restaurants here in American Samoa, and we are going to try 4 of the best, most popular pizza restaurants, tell you what we think of them.
We will rate them from 1 to 10 and how much we like them. And today it's not just the 2 of us.
We have 3 special guests with us today. First guest we have with us today is Hadley. Second guest we have with us today,
the President of the USA,
Holden. And our third special guest with us today, come on in, special guest. And he's a short guest. We're gonna have to lift him up. Kipper! All right, well, let's get to it.
Alright, we've got our 4 pizzas here. We're going to start with Shan Pizza, and then we'll move to KS Pizza, followed by the pizza from Cosciles from Dickie's Diner, and finishing up with pizza from Paradise Pizza. Now I do want to mention that we are missing a couple of pizzas. We wanted to stick to 4, but we really wanted to get Tropical Pizza. Now Tropical Pizza is closed for this week for maintenance, so we weren't able to get a pizza from them. But I want to make sure to give them a big shout out because we love Tropical Pizza. And we would have loved to include them in our pizza taste test. So who knows, we might have to do a part 2 of our pizza.
I think we have to at this point.
Yep,
sorry.
I think so.
Okay, so our first pizza is from Shan Pizza. They aren't necessarily known for their pizza as much as they're known for the restaurant they have in the front. But Shan is a fun place we like to go because what's at Shan Pizza, guys?
Pizza Park.
Yeah, they got a really fun park for the kids that has like a slide and this great big thing that they can kind of climb all over. So it's a popular, fun place for us to go as a treat when the kids do something good or exciting. It's something that they'll request. We go to the pizza park.
So it's also important to note that for each of them, we got just a plain, regular pepperoni pizza. Just keep it the same across the board. So everybody, go ahead and grab a slice.
It's interesting that this is sliced into triangles because usually when we go to Shan they cut it into squares. Oh, no, go ahead and get into it.
There's flour on the bottom.
There's a lot of flour.
I'm giving this a
It has
5.
a very, very, very sweet. I think that's the sauce.
Yeah, that's
But-
definitely the sauce.
But the sauce is very thin, so it's, I don't know. For me, it's not too overpowering.
There's some sweetness in the crust, I guess, in too. This isn't always my favorite pizza. It's fine because honestly, there's almost no such thing as bad pizza. It's good enough pizza. It's not my favorite. The reason we usually go there is the pizza park, and then the pizza is just a nice bonus for going there. But it's good. It is good pizza.
I'm giving this a 5.
A 5 out of 10?
Yes,
Okay.
a 5.
All right, Kip gives Shan Pizza a 5, but he said it's really good, so.
I think I'm with Kip. I think I'm a 5 on this one too.
I don't know. I'm going with more of a 4. This sauce is really getting to me.
What do you think, Holden?
Without the playground to play on, to rate just the pizza by itself.
I'll give it a 6.
All right, Holden gives it a 6. I'm gonna go with a 5 also. We'll stick with that 5.
Final score of 25.
Everybody take a drink of your... Cleanse your palate.
Cheers!
Cheers!
To the pizza!
To the
To the
pizza!
pizza! Next we have the pizza from KS Mart. When we first moved to American Samoa, some brand new friends invited us over for dinner, and this was our first experience with pizza on the island. And so, I don't know, maybe it's sentimental. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for KS Pizza.
So KS Mart is a name you might recognize if you've seen our cost of living videos, because it's one of the nice, great little grocery stores on island that we frequent all the time. Now KS Mart Pizza, they have their toppings on point. That's what I think of when I think of KS Mart Pizza, is they've got the thickest cheese and just a lot of the topping stuff. So I'm looking forward to this.
Me too. All right, everybody, grab a slice.
That's big slices. I'm always hungry for. Oh, I'm getting the biggest slice.
Yeah, biggest slice for kid. Biggest slice for the biggest kid. Is that you? It's still got a sweetness thing.
Yeah.
This is something we've talked about when it comes to Samoan food, is that they just, like in the culture, sweetness is it's a little bit more common than savoriness. So something like a savory pizza, you still can get that little bit of sweetness almost anywhere you go.
But
10.
Ooh. All right off the bat, Kip gives this a 10. Nice. All right. I will say though, with the KS Pizza, I think this is my favorite pizza crust on the island. They add some, I don't know, they put some butter on it, some seasoning, salt, or some herbs or something that makes the crust just like, honestly, my favorite part of this pizza.
Yeah, that crust is good. What makes this a 10 is that everything this pizza is, it's just good.
Everything is good.
Yeah.
Here's my only maybe issue, besides a little bit of sweetness, and this is against all odds. I didn't think this was a possibility. There's almost too much cheese on this pizza. I don't know if you can see this? There is more cheese than there is crust there. Like there's a kind of a thin crust. I don't know, maybe like 2 millimeters of crust and like 5 millimeters of cheese. Which is it's a good thing to get a lot of cheese, but sometimes it's a little overwhelming on the cheese side.
Personal preference. I'm going to give KS Pizza an 8. I really, really like the KS Pizza.
That's fair. What do you guys think?
I know. I still just don't really like sweet sauce. And also, yeah, the cheese is just really thick and the crust is really like small. And I really like thick crusts. So I think I'm gonna give it like a 6.
Okay.
By the way, I'm not a cheese lover. So cheese is really putting me off.
This is Holden's favorite pizza on island. This is what he's always asking for. So this is going to be interesting.
7.
All right. We got 10, 8, 8, 6, and 7.
I didn't say 8. I didn't say a number yet.
Oh, you haven't.
Don't give me my number.
She's putting words in
My
his mouth.
apologies. Okay.
I'm also going to go with 7. I'm with Hadley. I'm not really a fan of the sweeter sauce on there. That is ultimately what kind of does it for me. The thick cheese is too much sometimes, but it's more of a positive than a negative. We'll tell you this. Here's where their game is really good. Is this crust at the end is the best. This is the best crust on island. If we're going to do just the pizza crust, this gets like the number 1 on the whole island is this crust. 33?
You can do the math. We're on to number 3. This is the pizza from Costulas, and it comes from Dickie's Diner.
Again, Costulas is a grocery store that we covered in a cost of living video. It's a lot like a Costco, and it's a lot like that in the way that they kind of have a little food court thing. And here it's called Dickie's Diner, and they sell pizza slices and some pretty serious good hot dogs and things like that.
Yep. So you can get it by the slice. Same with the pizza at KS Mart. You can also get that by the slice there too. So you can get it by the slice or by a whole pizza. It only comes in one size though, so we got the large. All right, everybody, go ahead and grab one.
Right off the bat, this is kind of fancy as far as American Samoan pizzas go, because it's got some like herbs sprinkled over the top of it there.
Yeah, I'd say it looked the best opening it up.
I love that the crust is a really good size and like the sauce isn't too sweet. Really
Best
good.
sauce so far by far.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
I'm giving it 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really love this. Like I was saying, like the crust is amazing, the sauce is amazing. I'm giving it a 9.
Ooh.
I'm with Javi on this one. I'm gonna do a 9 on this too. It is so good. And it's almost like a peppery, almost a little bit of a spicy sauce on there. It would be a full 10 if it was this pizza with everything included, but with that thick KS crust.
Yes, I would agree. That would be like
I
a 20 to me.
It's still good crust though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Really good.
It's just that big, puffy, fluffy, like seasoned crust
Chewy,
would just, that would do it.
But I agree, the sauce, yeah. I don't really taste any sweetness in this, which is surprising. I just taste a really good pizza sauce. I'm gonna give this a 9 also. I could eat this pizza like, okay, maybe not every day, but once a week I could eat this pizza.
By the way, everybody, I agree with you. It needs thick crust. Costiness, pizza, if you are watching this, add thick crust. Please, that would make it a 110.
Ooh, out of 10.
What is it as it is?
I'll give it a 6.
Makes that big of a difference to you to have this crust, huh? All right, we've got a crust lover over here, obviously.
27 plus 11 is 38.
Here's the winner so far.
All right.
Got one more.
So now we are here with our final pizza. Pizza from a local restaurant beloved by many American Samoa called Paradise Pizza here in Tafuna.
So there is another Paradise Pizza over in Pongo, which is convenient for us because we have moved onto our boat. So it's really close to us over there. But because we were over in the area, we got the one from Tafuna. I don't know if the two locations, if there's anything different about them, but thought we'd throw that out there and mention
I swear
it.
they taste a little different. So
Yeah.
it might just be a location thing. The chef is just a little bit different with each one, but they're both really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's one different thing.
What?
They're 2 different locations.
Well, and I want to shout out to Paradise Pizza because they had an event going on today and they weren't open to the general public. So when we called in and asked to order pizza for this, they said they couldn't make it, but we let them know that we're filming this video today and we wanted to be able to have them represented in the pizzas of the island. And they went out of their way to make sure that we can get a pizza for this video. So thank you so much for accommodating us today.
You go, Skip.
Think it?
That's a good looking pizza.
That's what I was going to say. I'm going to change what I said. I think opening up this box, this pizza looked the best in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the best looking pizza of all the
Looked
bunch.
really good.
Has that really good kind of like there's a little burnt pieces of cheese. Not like burnt
around.
bad, but like where it gets like the brown speckled thing. It's like exactly the right kind of curl going on with pepperoni.
With the spiciness, I'm giving this one a 100.
Really?
For the spiciness,
Yeah.
how about between 1 and 10? What would you give it?
1 and 10. 10.
Nice. We're back to the sweet sauce,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but it's got a lot of it's a little spicy. It's got a lot of seasoning in the sauce, which helps with the sweetness. And I don't feel like I'm just eating syrup on here. It definitely tastes like it's spaghetti sauce or like a pizza sauce on here.
But it is thicker. There's more sauce on this one.
This?
I really love it when you get like those nice little bread bubbles or pizza bubbles, I guess.
Yeah.
In here, it makes it taste 100 times better.
What is that? I don't know. I agree with you. I like that though too.
Okay.
I'll always reach for the piece of pizza that has the bubble. That is look at this crust. It's a lighter crust. All the other crusts were definitely like a darker brown, and it's a little bit of a chewier crust as opposed to a crispy crust. But it's not bad. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I like a chewy crust.
Me too. It's really nice and thick.
Not Chicago style, but compared to the other pizzas on the island.
I would go so far as to say that this pizza, of all the pizzas we tasted today, has the best bottom crust to cheese ratio.
Mm-hmm.
They are missing that big thick crust like KS Mart, that big seasoned crust. That would again take this to a whole nother level. But
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have the seasoning, so I took a bite of just the crust. And it doesn't have the seasoning that the KS pizza had. That's for sure. Okay, are you guys ready to give your numbers? To give your score?
Kip's 110, but we're gonna have to cap it off at 10. So we're gonna stick with 10 for Kip. Can I say I want to give this an 8? It would be a 9. It would be matched with KS if it weren't for the sweeter sauce. I had to dock it a point for the sweeter sauce.
And I am going to give this a 7. The crust isn't quite there.
I think I'm going with a 6. The crust is really plain. It is nice and thick, which I like that. But also, the sauce is pretty sweet.
All right, Holden, what's your score?
This is a hard one. I made my decision.
Let's hear it.
An 8.
An 8. All right.
Hey, excellent. So that puts this pizza at 39, I believe.
Okay, no, this does not beat the Costello's pizza. This cannot beat it. No, I refuse to let this beat
Hey,
it.
this is an objective way to judge the pizza across the whole population.
All right, guys, we totaled up the numbers, and our winner is Paradise Pizza. Woo! Paradise Pizza, thank you so much for working with us today to get us this pizza so we could include it in our pizza taste test. And it's a good thing you did because you guys are the winner of the day.
You guys come to American Samoa, you're gonna visit, you're visiting family, you're coming on vacation. Do yourself a favor and stop on by Paradise Pizza and get yourself a slice.
That's all we've got for you guys today, but let us know down in the comments below if you want to see a part 2. We can get tropical pizza included in there. There's a new pizza place here on island that we haven't tried yet called Manu's Pizza.
We heard it's a contender though, so we've
That's
got to
right.
try it out.
And then maybe we'll try the Paradise Pizza over in Pongo. And maybe what we can do is take our winner pizza from today too and put them all against each other so we can find our AmSamFam winner of what the best pizza, in our opinion, is in American Samoa.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us again. Again, leave us a comment below. Tell us your favorite pizza, or tell us if we missed the ball completely on this, and if we need to hear your opinion on it. And then definitely leave us a like if you enjoyed this video.
Share it on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you share your stuff. Share it with your family, your friends, so they know where to get their pizza when they come to American Samoa.
Don't forget, Belinda wrote a guidebook to American Samoa. The whole territory is for sale on Amazon. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to check that out and get your copy of it today.
Thanks, guys. We love you all.
Tofa Soifua.
Tofa.
Do the pizza! No?
Yeah, do the pizza!
Do the pizza.
The pizza.
Wow, when Kip says it, everyone joins in, and when I say it, nothing happens.
Palate cleanse.